What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel is just saying. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what I just did. I tried to fix my little bun up there. Anyway, y'all, I just watched episode number 2 of The Next 15, okay? I am super late, I know, but I just hadn't had a chance to watch any of the shows. Anyways, what the hell is going on with Miss New York, y'all? This shit is crazy, okay? It's crazy. It's past crazy, okay? It's a little mental, a little bit of check your ass up into a damn hospital, okay? Okay. Let's go to the beginning, all right? Season 1, episode number 2 of The Next 15. It starts out, they're all in the boardroom with Carlos King, and they are there basically to brainstorm ideas about, you know, different segments for the show. What kind of show do they want to have? What types of things do they want to talk about? And then in walks New York. Oh, she comes in, baby. Yes, New York is here. The head bitch in charge. She is here. She has on a ball gown. You know, I mean, she is turned the fuck up, okay? Already. Right? And so Laura is just like excited. Everybody's kind of excited to see her. Laura says that she's excited that New York is going to be on the show because they need somebody a little cuckoo, you know, to make the show fun. And I'm like, well, you may have spoken a little too soon, girl. I mean, some cuckoo is okay, but just batshit crazy is another thing. This motherfucker. Anyway, so they finally all, you know, sit down and Carlos leads them to, you know what I'm saying, just discuss ideas. Everybody goes around and has, you know, ideas or whatever. Karamo makes a point to say, you know, everybody had an idea except for Jennifer. Now, you remember in the first episode, he was saying to Claudia that he didn't know if Jennifer would be a good fit because she never has an opinion. Hold on, you guys. I need to turn this other light on. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I just felt like this side of my face was dark or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's a little bit better. I need to get some more. I think I need some new light bulbs. My husband always trying these damn energy efficient light bulbs, but you can't see. Anyways, so yeah. So what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, so he, you know, in the first episode, Karamo was telling Claudia, you know, like how he felt like Jennifer didn't have an opinion or whatever. So he makes it a point to point that out, that she didn't really say much in the meeting. She didn't give any ideas, but I don't know if it's because she doesn't have an opinion or if it's because she, you know, maybe doesn't really want to do the show, because she tells, you know, after the meeting is over, you know, they're all like outside, you know, everybody's leaving or whatever, and Jennifer and Laura are talking, and Jennifer is just telling Laura that she doesn't know if she wants to do the show because she has her own talk show. This is some funny shit right here. So then Laura looks at her all like, a little confused, like, oh, you mean the show I was just on? Oh, and Jennifer's like, girl, don't act like you didn't know that was a show. Did we produce this show? We have production meetings, okay? It was 5 cameras on you. Yes, I have a talk show, okay? Don't try and front, you know, like you didn't know. It was kind of funny though. And Laura was like, well, I mean, it's still good, you know, to have other avenues, but Jennifer is just, you know, a little concerned because she doesn't know how it's all going to play out, and she doesn't want to mess anything up with her, what you call it? What was it called? Just Saying, you know, and all of that on, I think it's called Planet Hollywood Live channel or something. I can't remember. Anyways, whatever. So she's a little concerned about that, and she even brings her concerns to her good friend Al Reynolds, as they are shopping in this bougie ass dog food store. Now, she said she was going to get her dog some food, right? So her and Al walk up in this store, and he's like, I thought we were getting, what's the dog name? Jenny or whatever? I thought we were getting her some food. And she's like, we are. This is all for dogs. I mean, these motherfuckers, they are filtering the food down. They're making it special. You can order special mixes and stuff. I'm like, this is some California bougie ass shit. And this look just like something that Jennifer would be a part of. Okay. Now, I like Jennifer. And that definitely looks like some shit she would be a part of. Girl, you better go on to motherfucking Jewels or damn PetSmart and get you some kibbles. Okay? What the hell? How much did that food cost? anyways, so she's telling Al, you know, that she's a little concerned about, you know, doing the talk show and how it might affect her show that she already has. And he's just kind of looking at her the same way Laura was looking at her, like, okay. But then he was like, well, maybe you just need, you know, it's good to have different avenues and different, you know, ways of getting your name out there or whatever. And they kind of chit chat about the brainstorming thing, and, you know, they throw shade again on Claudia, and she talks about how, you know, the focus group said that they thought Claudia was a slut or whatever. So whatever, you know. I think they're going to just throw shade on each other, Jennifer and Claudia both, until they finally, you know what I'm saying, get to meet face to face, which I think is going to happen next week. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, then she also tells Al that she wants to start a singing career. And he just laughs. He's like, girl, what? What do you mean start a singing career? He was like, okay, well, sing right now. Sing happy birthday. And she was like, oh, I need some tea first or whatever. He was like, nah, your mother guys need a vocal cord. It's good to have a friend that's gonna be real with your ass, okay? Now you need your friends to always keep it real. Now, I mean, y'all saw the previews when she was in the studio with Benzino. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen next week, but I saw like some kind of, or this week actually. But I saw some previews and Benzino was like, what the fuck? Woo-wee. I mean, that just seems so fucking random to me, but whatever. I mean, she never even expressed any of that on all the time she was on Basketball Wives. I never heard her say anything about singing or anything like that. That shit's random as fuck. But let her do her thing, y'all. Let her do her thing. Anyways, in the next scene, we see Laura. She goes over to visit with her manager. She says that she hired this manager because, you know, after doing Basketball Wives and the food that she acted on there, you know, she needed to clean up her image a little bit. So she's meeting with her manager to discuss, you know, some of the things that they got going on or whatever. She, I guess, wants to have a cooking show or whatever for her book, but then she also wants to write children's books, okay? Now, her manager is like, okay, now, if you want to do the children's books, you have to clean up your image. You know what I'm saying? You can't be posting these half-naked pictures online. You look at your website, can't have, you know, your booty all out, and you know, you have to present a certain image if you want to sell books to children, because their parents are going to want to know who the author is, you know? And so, you know, we got to turn all of that around. And Laura's just like, you know, she ain't really feeling that. You know, she's already sitting there in her interview with her everything all exposed, except for her nipples are covered with this shirt. I mean, the shirt was cute, but I mean, it doesn't scream that I'm an author of some children's books. You know what I'm saying? And then she tells her manager about the show that she's doing, the Next 15. And so I'm like, if this is your manager, wouldn't she already know that you're doing the show? But I guess Laura was, approached, and she went ahead and did it without telling her manager. Now, her manager feels like doing the show with the group of people that they have, which are all reality stars and big personalities. You know, she feels like doing a talk show with them isn't really a good idea, because she said it's going to just be, you know, Basketball Wives Part 2. She said she knows with all those personalities, there's going to be a lot of drama. And she was saying, you know, that it's just not really a good look for Laura to be involved in all of that if she's trying to clean up her image, which I agree. But Laura says, you know, she's going to do what she wants to do, because, you know, if she finds something exciting that she wants to do, she's going to go ahead and do it. So, I mean, well, why did you hire a manager? Isn't that what a manager is there to do? To manage you, to get you into the lanes that you want to go into. So I just feel like Laura might be a little all over the place. She's just trying to find her own stream of income so that, you know, she can, you know, so she can live her life and all of that. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Karamo and Claudia are meeting at this diner. They're there to talk with New York, basically about, you know, how she's going to fit into the TV show and just to get her ideas on things or whatever. They're a little concerned. Karamo is like, well, I hope Tiffany shows up and not New York, because New York is just extra. All right. And so when New York finally gets there, she sits down At first, it looks like everything is going good. You know, she basically tells them like, look, I can't fit in with you guys. I can't sit in an office. I can't sit behind a desk. You know, I don't want to be up early. I don't want to be on your time schedule. So I think that I should be like, you know, a woman on the street. You know, like, you know, going around talking to people and just showing her personality in the street. Now, they think that it's a pretty good idea, and everything. But then, for some reason, she says that, well, no, first, then she says that she's also, that Carlos told her that she was going to be the executive producer or something like, or I can't remember how it goes. No. Before that happened, she starts snapping on Claudia and was like, well, first we need to address this because I heard that you were talking shit about me on the Foxhole. I'm like, the Foxhole? How long has that show been canceled? I mean, you still holding a grudge about something that somebody on the radio said about you, girl? And Claudia is just like, well, you know, we probably did talk about you, but it was nothing malicious. It was just, you know, that's what we did. We talked about everybody, you know, that was relevant at the time that we were on the show, you know? I mean, that's what they do. And the Foxhole, it was Jamie Foxx's thing, and they were all comedians or whatever, and they were, you know, saying funny shit about people. I mean, but she was like, girl, why are you still holding on to this and all this, and, you know? And then I don't really know exactly what happened in New York's mind, but she snapped the fuck out. Like, her and Claudia is talking, and she's like, well, if I would have had a job like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I would have turned that shit out, and I would have went off of all them motherfucking bitches. And then Claudia's like, well, when you get that chance, then you can do it. She was like, I haven't got that chance because I'm not sucking the right dicks and all of this. And then they just go back and forth. She says that she's the executive producer. They are not producers. Carlos King told her that she was one of the producers and all this. And I mean, she just snapped, like really snapped. She just started going off for no apparent reason. And I was sitting there like, is she on something? Like, I mean, I've never seen someone just go off like that. I mean, for no reason. I mean, everything was cool. And then she just snapped off, you know, and at one point it looked like she and Claudia were going to, you know, get into a fight. And I'm just like, it's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. They're in a diner with all these people looking at them like, aren't you embarrassed? And Claudia's just kind of looking at her like kind of laughing and smiling or whatever. Because she's just, I mean, what else can you do when somebody starts acting like that? But look at them like they're crazy, which, I mean, I don't know, y'all. I mean, that was weird. It was weird, okay? So then Karamo finally gets her outside, but before they go outside, she sees two police officers, so she goes over to the police officers like, can you arrest her over there, or can you at least go scare her, because this bitch don't know who she talking to or whatever. And even the police officers was looking at her like, we don't want to be involved in this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So Karamo gets her outside, and she just goes in and tells Karamo that she can't work with Claudia, and she says in her interview that it's just gonna be her and Karamo or whatever. They calm down. He gets her to calm down. They go back inside. She goes back inside and starts complimenting Claudia. Like, oh, you know, the one thing I love about this girl is that she knows how to come back and all this and all that. She wants a group hug. And I mean, honestly, I'll be scared to work with her ass, for real. Because you don't know. With motherfuckers like that, you don't know how they gonna react. I mean, was it an act? I really don't think it was an act, though. I think that that's really her. You know, I really do. Because, I mean, I remember her on Flavor of Love. And I do remember her, you know, I don't remember her, like, just snapping off like that. I mean, I remember she had, like, this big personality. But I think that was really her. And I don't know what the deal is. Like, if she's, I don't know. But I think I would not want to work with somebody like that. I'm sorry. I can't deal with bipolar ass motherfuckers that just, you don't know when the hell they gonna snap off on you or anybody else. Especially if you got to work that closely together. I'd have been like, I'm straight. She got to go. She said, oh no, wait a minute. I forgot. She said before she walked out the first time, she said she was the yeast that makes everything rise, okay? She is the yeast in y'all bread, all right? Making it rise, all right? Woo, that was funny. But then she comes back in. She's all nice, like I said, and she says that, you know, she's misunderstood. I was like, girl, no, you ain't misunderstood. You are just fucking crazy, and everybody knows it, and you're proving it right now, girl. You need to calm the fuck down, okay? I would have just been like, what the fuck is really going on? So anyways, in the car, you see the producers, they call Carlos King, and they're just like, New York just went off. He's like, why? She's like, we don't know. She just snapped off on Claudia, and she said that you told her she was the executive producer. Carlos was like, that doesn't even make sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to her and let her make sure she understands how this process is working, okay? Woo-wee. Seriously, could y'all work with somebody like that? I mean, I really, really could. And I understand it's like a reality show, but I think she might be a little unstable. I mean, really, I do. Like, I think she might be just a lot unstable, okay? So hopefully she gets that taken care of. But I mean, because sometimes, you know, you like people that are over the top and dramatic or whatever on these reality shows. It makes it entertaining. But you don't want someone on there that you think is actually has some real mental issues. And I think that she does, just based on that episode. Maybe she was acting, I don't know. But it just seemed like she might need to get some help. I mean, need to sit down with a psychiatrist and get medicated. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. Anyways, in the next scene, we see Laura. She was in there getting in the gym, getting her workout on with her friend / personal trainer. And she was working out hard too, wasn't she? I was like, damn, girl, go on with your bad self. That's how she lost all that baby weight. But so she is basically talking to her friend / trainer and telling her, you know, about, you know, the lawsuit and everything's going on. She's just like, she's so tired of fighting with him, her ex, and, you know, she just wants her kids to be okay. And, you know, she's always just wanted to be the best mom that she could. But, you know, he made it, you know, she wanted to be the best person for him that she could and raise their kids and live happily ever after. But it's just not working. And he's being an asshole and all of this and all of that. I don't know, you guys. I don't really know all this stuff. I mean, I hear a little bit of drama here and there about, you know, or I might read a little bit of something. But usually when I see her name, I just kind of skimmed over it. Just being honest. But yeah, so... I don't know, that scene, it was just, I only really wanted to talk about that scene because she got emotional and it just showed her in a different light to me because she's always so tough, you know, always so tough when I see her on TV. So it was nice to see her in a different light, you know, so I might actually start liking her. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really have an opinion about her one way or the other. Just didn't understand why she has so much drama, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Benzino in the last scene, he is at this crab restaurant. Can't remember what it's called. And he is waiting on Miss New York because he said that Claudia called him and said that, you know, some stuff went down between her and New York. And she was, you know, just acting a little off. And so Benzino felt like because him and New York kind of hit it off, you know, and she's kind of a fan of his or whatever, that she, you know, that maybe he could talk to her and, you know, have a little fake scene in the episode. You know, he got to get in where he fit in, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, basically, but he's sitting there. Hour goes by, hour and a half goes by. No New York. The producers are outside trying to call her. Carlos is trying to call her. She finally takes Carlos back saying that she's taking the week off because she doesn't think she can work with these people. She doesn't like the way that Claudia treated her. And, you know, so she is just needs to take a week off away from the people. Excuse me. I'm like, well, damn. Now, she was so excited that she was, you know, booked for this show, but she's like getting in her own way. Like, girl, you need to calm it down, pull it back in, you know what I'm saying? I know that you're excited to be back on reality TV or whatever, but you need to, you know, tone it down just a little bit, girl. Just tone it down a little bit. But, you know, Carlos is just like, she might be quitting the show. I don't know. We shall see. They go back in, tell Benzino that New York is, you know, not going to come. And, you know, he might as well just take his own hungry ass on home. Because he was sitting there like he was starving. He looking at the people's food like, shit, I might jump over the table. And I'm like, I would have fucking ordered. Yeah, but, you know, he gotta follow the rules of whatever the damn producers tell him or whatever. So, It was kind of that. That was it. That was really the whole episode, you guys. It wasn't really a lot to the episode. It was just her personality. New York's personality is, woo. I mean, if that's how she's gonna act on each episode, I wouldn't want to do a talk show with her. I would not want her to be involved in any business dealings that I'm involved in. Because you just never know, like, if she's gonna snap the fuck off, or which personality you're gonna get. That's just crazy. I hope she's watching this show and understanding how crazy that was. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you guys, that's it. That's all for me. What did you guys think about the episode? I know it's super old. Y'all probably done forget about the episode, but I still wanted to get the blog in because I didn't want to skip any episodes since it's a new show or whatever. And like I said, I just watched it. So anyways, you guys, let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Like I said, constructive criticism is always welcome. Nice comments are always welcome as well. And that's it for me. Until next time, stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel is just saying. Y'all stay on y'all meds, okay? Now, if y'all need meds, stay on that shit. Don't be coming out acting crazy around people, all right? Motherfuckers don't know how to deal with that, okay? People can't deal with all that craziness, all right? Anyways, bye-bye.